Okay, hi guys, and welcome to this week's vlog. Today is Sunday, February 18th at 2:09 p.m. We're getting our nails done today. Quick little nail cam. Y'all, literally look how bad that is. Oh my god. The other side is honestly just as bad. I feel like as a nurse, like I work with my hands a lot, and so I'm just naturally really rough on my hands. I also do kickboxing now. Have I told y'all that? I'm pretty sure if you've seen the last two vlogs, I've talked about kickboxing like very briefly twice. Justin is a kickboxing instructor at 9 Round now, and so whenever he is coaching, I'll come and take one of his classes. Like, it's really fun. I'm not gonna say easy because it's not easy, because Justin is like hard on the money when it comes to working out, and if he even thinks you're slacking for a second, girl, don't think you're not gonna pay for it. So just don't slack off if you take one of his classes. Anyway, so yeah, just like that has my hands balled up a lot, but I also like to get my nails done because I don't want my patients to be like, you're gonna start an IV on me? What? And then I also like to keep my nails really short, like so short that you can't see like the nail over the top of my hand, just because when I'm checking somebody's cervix, like the last thing you want is for me to have 20-inch bust down nails checking your tootie meat. Okay, like that's the last thing you want, so I don't even want those problems. So we're gonna go in here. I really want to get like a bubble bath funny bunny light pink kind of moment again. I briefly thought about doing blue, but whenever I do colors I end up hating it, and I look back on camera and I'm like, I don't know why I got that. That is literally so ugly. So I think we're just gonna do a light pink. This nail salon is open on Sundays, which you're a queen for that. So we're gonna go ahead and get our nails done. Justin is at the house right now, and he is like organizing all of our trash. Okay, tell me this. So I like lived in like multiple homes, like we moved a lot whenever I was younger, and I don't remember my mom ever having to go and pick up a trash can. Like the trash can was just always there. And so when I looked up like the new city that we live in, and obviously like it's a new city, I've never lived here before, like I don't know like all the rules and regulations or whatever, and I don't have family that has ever lived way out here, so I was like, am I supposed to like go and pick up the trash can? But then when I looked on the website, it says that like they're just gonna bring it to you, but like when? Because like we need a trash can like ASPCA. I don't know. That'll hopefully at the end of this vlog we have a garbage can for like our trash bags and all that good stuff. Like we have one inside, but I'm talking about like the one that the city comes and picks up that you will outside. Hopefully. Anyway, okay, so let's go get our nails done, and I'll show you what they look like when I come back. Okay, y'all, I just finished getting my nails done, and they look so much better. And she was so fast. Like the whole like gel, well not gel, what is this? SNS like takeoff, and then for her to put it back on, 8 minutes. Are you kidding me? So fast. Remember, Joanna, her name is Tina. If you ever come back here, her name is Tina. Okay, so I went to go and get my car washed because y'all know in last week's vlog we were moving, so obviously my car was just like in a really bad place. So I went to the usual car wash that we used to go to when we were in Tuscaloosa, because I was already over here, right, before I headed back home. And so I went there, and it was like super packed, and I tried to use the vacuum, but since it was super packed and so many people were using the vacuum like the suction on it was horrible. So I was like, okay, well there's another one like on my way back home before I get on the interstate. I'm just go to this one. So I go, the thing isn't popping up, and he was like, which location do you have your, like the one on, I think he said Skyline or something, and I was like, yeah. And I was like, does it matter which one? And I really hope that didn't come off as rude, because I was not trying to be rude. I was just like asking, you know, if it mattered, because sometimes if you have like a general membership, like you have a membership everywhere and it's not location specific. Anyway, he was like, yeah, it does matter, but he let me through. So my car has been washed twice today, so hopefully since there's not as many people at this one, that the vacuum suction will be a lot better.
Any shots for you?
Can I get a small Caribbean whey and a small lemon twist strawberry?
I'm always the one that usually orders, so it's nice whenever he does.
Anything else for you?
That's all.
You can pull on for each other.
Not you knowing what I want.
What? You just told me.
I know, but still. Not you knowing what I want.
You just told me, like, not even 2 minutes ago. That's cool.
You like me, whatever. Okay, so we took JoJo to the dog park, and then we came home and we slept for like maybe 2-ish hours, and now we're up. We're gonna go to the gym. I definitely needed a nap because I could tell that I was kind of starting to get cranky unnecessarily, but I'm about to go ahead and show y'all what I use for like my pre-workout supplements. I'm gonna show you mine, and I'm also show you Justin's in case you want some more inspo. So this is my base. This is the Oxy Shred Kiss My Peach, and if you love peach, if you like peach Fanta, the drink, I definitely think that you would like this. So this is really good. And then I also got the Woke AF. This is the dragon fruit flavor, and this is a lot better than, I don't even know where that got Forsaken pre-workout. We probably threw it away, but that's a lot better than the Bucked Up Sour Bucks. Like that is literally the worst flavor of Bucked Up ever. So I use these two together. They're really good. Justin takes the, I don't know why I thought you were talking, but that's the washing machine. Justin uses the Booked Up Blue Raz, and then he also puts his micronized creatine powder. You get a better look at what it looks like. This is the creatine powder that he uses, and he puts it in his chocolate milk, and he has it at breakfast in the morning. But I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here. We talked about having another dog about like what, 15-20 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And we overall decided that like maybe right now isn't the best time to have a dog. And it would, like, realistically it would be Justin's dog, so it would be Justin's decision. But like the dog will still live here, and like I live here, so we just kind of decided that now wasn't the best time. Justin, you want to tell them about the dog?
I mean, tell them about the dog we're not getting. I tell them about the decision not to get the dog.
Yes.
So technically, like legally, we only supposed to have one dog in here anyway. So I feel like that's the main reason why we shouldn't get a dog. But our neighbor got two dogs, two big dogs, and so which that came to me when I was like finna go sleep in. I was like, hey,
yes.
She got two dogs.
He popped up. He was like, hey, I was thinking about something. I was like, what? Are you sleepwalking right now?
But yeah, so she got two dogs, and they're not small dogs. That's probably the main reason. The second reason, I'm finna potentially get a new job, and like that'll increase like income a lot, and so it'll be easier.
He's getting a second job.
Second job. I already have one job now.
Per his choice, he does not have to do that. But
yeah. So I mean, we could truthfully get a dog now and be fine, honestly. But like, it'd just be nice to have that extra cushion. You never know what happens. But yeah, I really ain't decided on what kind of dog I want. You know, all puppies be kind of cute sometimes. Well, not all dogs, but most dogs be cute. So it's more of a go and see, like which one fit the vibe, I guess. I would love to bring JoJo with us, but that's chaotic because he gonna bark at dogs, they ain't gonna bark at him, and it's just a lot of hoopla. We don't know how JoJo is going to do when we get another dog, because JoJo, he's not
dog just don't want it.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Oh my god.
Don't delete it.
It needs to be deleted. That dog's so ugly.
I need to show them again.
No, that's not the dog I want. Please don't get that confused. That dog's so ugly.
Let me show y'all.
Dog's so ugly.
This the dog.
No, it's not. Actually, it's not. Actually.
But yeah, we were at the dog park today, and I don't even remember what was happening. Justin was petting some dog, and he was like, see, JoJo's fine. JoJo immediately started just, and then chased the dog off and started screaming at him. Like, I don't know. I would love to have another dog too, because I think dogs are awesome, but I don't think I was really doing YouTube whenever JoJo was a puppy. I used to cry every single day because JoJo, huh?
I need that for a video.
Need what?
My thing.
Oh, I'm finna stop using it. My fault, big dog. Big OG.
All right.
Dio. I'm just looking. Okay.
Yeah. What? That's spelling. Or seeing words backwards. You just can't talk.
Yeah, let's say that. Anyway, but yeah, JoJo was hell on earth whenever he was a puppy, and I like called and begged the animal shelter to take JoJo back because he was so horrible. He was horrible. But I kept him. I really didn't have another choice. This is bad. I was going to take JoJo's collar off of him. I was going to call animal control and say, oh my gosh, there's this dog just walking around. I don't know if he has rabies or what. But somebody needs to come and get this dog. Person. And now, what'd you say?
You're a terrible person.
Now I love JoJo, but he was hell on earth.
You also shouldn't have got him. You picked a terrible time to get a dog.
I did.
Absolutely terrible time.
I did. But that doesn't change the fact that he was bad as a puppy. I love him now with my whole heart.
Your stress.
Do what?
Probably just reacting to your stress.
You know, you keep saying that, and it's hurtful every time you say it.
It's okay. We grew up from it.
What?
You grew up from it? You got better?
Ah! I thought this was cute, though. Speaking of JoJo, what's he doing, boy? Come here. Come say hey to your aunties. Come here. Please. 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 Okay, I would really hate.
Why you pick him up in the first place?
Oh, they do. Group hug.
No, this dog heavy.
Go put him on the couch. Leg day. Okay, let me get all my stuff out of the way so that Justin can have his stuff back. Okay, so we are back from the gym. Today I did a leg day. So I ran a mile and then Justin promptly came in like over to the treadmill and he was like, no, we're not doing cardio. Like you've already met your cardio demands about going to Orange Theory twice a week. Like you don't need to come to the gym and get on the treadmill. You need to come to the gym, you need to weightlift. And I mean, I'm just very sensitive. And so like, I was naturally like, don't be mean. And he's like, I'm not being mean. Like I'm trying to encourage you. So then I went over to the leg press, did leg press. The most plates that I can do on a leg press is 6. So I can do 6 45 plates. That is my max. So we did some of that. I don't even know how many sets I did, probably like 8 or so. Then after that, I went over by Justin and I did some kettlebell RDLs, and then I did some pistol squats, and then I did some hamstring curls, and then we rounded out the day by Justin teaching me some of the boxing combos. And just like correcting my form, correcting my stance, like teaching me how to get more power through the movements, stuff like that. And it was really fun and I definitely enjoyed it. I walked into the gym with like 200 something calories, and when I walked out to the gym, my Apple Watch said that I had burned like throughout the day 922. So I was in the gym putting in work today. As far as the rest of tonight goes, Justin loves to eat like the same thing for dinner. Like he doesn't like to cook 2 separate meals, which I get, but Justin doesn't like for his food to touch, so he doesn't like things like burrito bowls or taco soup or anything like that, and I love those things. And I feel like I don't cook them just because I know that Justin doesn't like them, but like I also miss eating them. So today he made himself burgers, and when I go out there, I'm gonna have pretty much a burrito bowl, and all I'll put in mine are rice, hot sausage from Jimmy Dean, what else? Corn, black bean, queso, and shredded cheese. It's so good. I wish I would have got some chips, because sometimes I like to eat it with a fork, and sometimes I also like to eat it with chips. Girl, it's so good. It's so good. It doesn't look good, so I'm not even gonna bother showing y'all, but it tastes really good, which I love. As far as like what we have up on the docket for this week, I have work tomorrow, so I work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'm off for like over a week. No PTO used, that's just my schedule. Like I'm just off for a week, and then I think I come back and I work 2 days, and then I'm off again. Like, girl, life is lifing right now. At some point, I'm pretty sure this week, but probably in next week's vlog, Justin and I are gonna go down to Mobile just because we haven't seen our family in a while. Like y'all know in my graduation vlog, like we saw my immediate family, but we haven't seen Justin's family as a married couple, I don't think at all. So we haven't seen them. He at least has not seen his family since October, but he's seen a good bit of my family because y'all know we went to Seattle, and then like a few weeks later they came down for my graduation. So it's really important, obviously, for him to see his family also. And then I also have family in Mobile that I probably also need to make some time to go out there and see. So we're gonna do that. We're not gonna stay for very long just because we just don't want to, and we don't really like Mobile enough to stay for a long period of time. So there's that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and eat, and y'all, I'm literally gonna pick up the camera and we're gonna finish the book tonight. I think I'm reading Queen of Fire, Queen of Shadows, one of those books by Sarah J. Maas. The book that I'm reading is always gonna be in the description box down below, but we have to finish. Like I've been on this book literally all month, and that's unnecessary. I'm supposed to read like 3.5, 4 books a month to meet my goal of 50, and I have not been doing that. But also the books that I read are like 100 chapters or like 800 pages. So like realistically, that's a little bit hard to do. But now that I'm not in school, I feel like I don't really have an excuse. So I need to read some more. Okay, hi guys. So I was like not in the biggest talking mood earlier today, just because I think my period is about to come on. And usually when that happens, I become like, just like not the nicest person ever. And so today I was able to sleep for a while. Y'all know how I told y'all like I really wanted to go ahead and finish that book. Well, I got really close, and then I got super sleepy towards the end of it. I think I have like maybe an hour or so left on it. So I got super sleepy, fell asleep to the point where I forgot to charge my phone, charge my watch, and I am like a serial peer. Like if I even think about having to go pee, or I hear somebody else talk about the fact that they have to pee, I have to go. And it's not like UTI, like urinary urgency, you're like, it's not that. It's just, I've just always been like that. Honestly, if I'm being real about it, like if somebody was a therapist, you're probably like, Johnny, you may or may not have a little small dose of anxiety. And that is probably true. And you know what? I could probably grow to accept that, right? Anyway, that's not what we're talking about today. What we're talking about is that I'm usually not nice. And like I got to the point today where I was in a crying fit. Like I was just like crying. I was so upset. And I couldn't even really pinpoint like what was wrong. I just knew that I was upset. And I hate that I was feeling that way like right before, you know, Justin left, because I just like wasn't in a good mood. And so I didn't want to, it's gonna sound bad, but like I really didn't want to talk to him just because I didn't want to accidentally say something to hurt his feelings. Not even that he was doing anything wrong, because he wasn't. I was just like so just upset with everything. Like it just, I don't know. It doesn't make any sense because my life is great and I love my life and I love my husband and like everything is great. Like I'm literally living an answered prayer, but I was just so like unnaturally upset, and I really feel like I should have been. So, and it really sucks because he went to work from like 4 to 8 or something to go train. So it sucks that like that's how I left off, which really sucks because like now I have to go to work. So this week, I think I've already said it, but we work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then all of my friends work tonight, which is so awesome. So I'm so excited for that. I decided that I wanted to take my hair out of like the little braids just because I don't know what it is, but I just feel very masculine whenever my hair is in those 2 braids. Like even though it's a really good protective style, I just feel very masculine and it's hard for me to feel pretty. Like for example, yesterday I took a video of me and Justin and him like teaching me like some different kickboxing moves and like perfecting my stance and all that good stuff like I told you about yesterday. But when I watched the video back, like I started saying like in my head like so many mean things about myself and about my body, and I just hate that, and it makes me really sad. Like being on a fitness journey is just like overall really hard because at some point like you're going to have like, if you're not careful about it, I feel like it's very easy to fall into like disordered eating and like bad habits and like negative thoughts about yourself. And I do my best to like not fall victim to that, but I still feel like sometimes it is just really, really hard. So I have to make sure that, you know, I check myself, because at the end of the day, like, did y'all see Patrick Mahomes, like whenever they won the, I don't want to say the wrong name of the championship, but like whenever they won the championship, not the Super Bowl, but the championship, that like people were talking about like, he has a dad bod, he's like one of the strongest and like the best quarterbacks ever. That just let me realize that like you don't have to have like some perfect body 6-pack to be super strong. Because let me tell you something, I can do 7 plates on a leg press, no problem. I can do that. Now, looking at my body, like would you think that I'll be able to do that? Probably not, because I have cellulite and like my legs aren't super toned or whatever. But like I feel like I just shouldn't be focused on that. I should be focused on the fact of like what my body can do, and maybe less on what it looks like. And I know what your body looks like is honestly like half the battle. I get that. But I just need to be a lot better about it, and I need to start being a lot more kind to myself, because like at the end of the day, like when you think about it, I have come so far and my fitness journey has inspired so many people. Like there's probably a lot of you that are on here watching this that probably came for the fitness content, but you stayed just because you're interested in being a nurse, or like you just like me as a person, and so like that just made you want to stick around. And I love that, and I think I just need to learn how to be a lot more gentle and a lot more kind to myself. So I'm working on that. We're gonna try to be a lot better about it. But yeah, I also wanted to make sure that I have my attitude in check before I go to work, because like I always say, like it's not my patient's fault that I'm having a bad day. Like it's not their fault. It has nothing to do with them. Like it's really not even anybody's fault, because nothing's wrong. My period just affects my emotions in such a bad way, and I just hate that. And it's always been like that. Like even before I got on birth control, like it just made me so moody, and I don't really like that. But I'm doing my best to combat it. I thought I was gonna go out. Well, at first I was gonna cook spaghetti, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna cook spaghetti because I want to go and get dinner. I wanted to go to the gym. But then I was like, no, like I'll just go out and whatever. Anyway, that didn't happen. I ended up making breakfast and sitting on the couch and crying for like an hour and a half. And Jojo was so concerned. He was like, are you okay? Like, this is getting very out of hand. But I'm fine now. I'm better. Took a shower, listened to a podcast for a little bit. But yeah, I had some leftover burrito bowl that I think I'm just gonna take with me to work tonight, just for the sake of like getting the leftovers out of the fridge, because I hate having, well, first of all, I'm usually not the biggest leftover person, but I hate having leftovers in the fridge for days and days and days on end, because that's really annoying. Oh, also, update on our whole trash can situation. So we noticed that some of our neighbors have trash cans and some of us don't. So I asked around, and well, I guess the property manager, I guess that's what you can call them. I texted the property manager. I was like, hey, I see that some people have trash cans and some don't. Like, were we supposed to go and pick that up? And they were like, yeah, from Waste Management. And I was like, okay, well, insert name of the city that we live in now. It says like through like the water, like the trash service is also included, like when you get a water service through them. And she was like, yeah, but it's through Waste Management. And so I typed in the address through Waste Management, and they were like, yeah, this isn't a valid address. Like, you can come back and try to get a trash can when the address is valid. And I'm like, the address is valid. And like, I don't understand. Like, other people in the same neighborhood have trash cans. So don't act like you don't, all of a sudden, like you don't know where we live. Like, so frustrating. But anyway, she said that she was going to handle it for us. And I was like, okay, great. So, but I'm trying to like be very patient, just because this new community is like a very new development, and you can just tell that everybody is kind of learning how everything works together, so it's taking a second. So I'm doing my best to practice grace, because I mean, it's gonna be fun. Like, it's literally a trash can. So yeah, that's that on that. My hair is so bouncy now that I got a haircut. Like, looks so good. But okay, I'm gonna do my hair and then I'll come back when it's all done. Alright guys, I'm running late for work, so I need to go ahead and go. I'm still not used to having to leave a lot earlier because we live so far away. But I'll see y'all in the morning. I love you. Good morning guys. So I'm off work. And I'm just like very talked out today. Like, I'm a very introverted person. Like, obviously I love my job and I love going to work and I love like talking to my patients, like getting to know them better. But I had to do so much talking today, and like not only talking, but like active listening today. And I gave like work all that I had today, and now I just kind of don't have anything left to give. And I never really expected to feel like this as a nurse, but I'm just tired, and I just don't have it in me to just run my mouth right now. My stomach really hurts because I had a Pepsi Zero at work and I shouldn't have, because those tear my stomach up for whatever reason. So I'm gonna get dressed. We're gonna have a very long car conversation today, so y'all don't worry. I just don't have it in me to talk right now, but at the same time, like, I still have so much to say. So y'all just be patient with me. I know for y'all it's like a few seconds, but for me it's like hours and hours and hours. I just dropped Jojo off at daycare. I didn't know that Justin worked today. I guess they like added it to his schedule randomly. So he's at work. The internet people are supposed to be coming today, and it's going to take 4 to 6 hours, which I plan to be asleep for all of those hours. Justin should be back here by then, but I'm going to shower and I'll talk to y'all later. Okay, hey y'all. So, hold on. I need a towel to wash my face. Okay, so I'm up for the day. I didn't really sleep that great just because AT&T called because they were installing our Wi-Fi. I went to sleep at like, I would say, I know he did not just get on the bed and he dirty, but he just had a bath. AT&T called about the Wi-Fi at like 9, and I didn't even go to sleep until like 8:40. So anyway, they called and asked if they could come earlier, and I just really wanted Justin to be home because I didn't really know. Well, first of all, I didn't want to have to be awake, and second of all, I just don't like being at home like with men by myself, because like you never know what could happen. So Justin came home. I didn't know he had work today, but he had work today, and then he came home and he got the internet people to set all the stuff up while I slept. Justin says it's super fast. I feel like that T-Mobile was a lot faster.
Oh no.
I mean, it's probably faster for your game, but I think just in general, like the T-Mobile was faster.
It won't even connect to the Ring or my game.
Well, that's because of like where we live. Like this neighborhood, like you have to connect your Ring to AT&T, which is, he's giving a thumbs down. You don't see that? Anyway. I mean, yes, I agree with
you. You want stuff performing how you like because it's easy for you. What? You can't. I'm the one that taught you.
Come on.
You finna throw a jab, ain't you?
No.
You gonna throw a cross?
Oh no.
Alright,
okay. Practice.
Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, jab.
Okay, I'm ready.
Jab, 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 cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. Jab, cross.
I can't do it.
Okay.
I get stressed out. It's too many things. Too many things. Anyway, I feel like I slept pretty okay. Like I woke up and Justin was on the phone with his mom and he was just hovering over me.
I was.
I was like, wait, what?
What?
Yes, you were. You were just standing over me over there.
Oh, I need your phone. I'll get your phone back.
Anyway, I was like in such a deep sleep, I didn't realize that he had my phone to set up like the AT&T smart home. But apparently they say I've had AT&T before. I literally have not. But anyway, but yeah, I slept really good. I was gonna go to the gym today, but when I go to the gym on days that I have work, I tend to lollygag, and that's really not, you know, maybe not the best thing for me to do, because then I come home and I'm rushed and I'm panicked and I'm stressed, and you know, it's just unnecessary stress that I'm adding to my life. Aren't you proud of me for recognizing that? Are you brushing your mustache?
You look like that's just uncommon.
Oh.
You think you just stay like this all the time?
Yeah.
Well, I do, but.
Okay. What else was I gonna say?
Didn't I say you that?
Tell me what. All that work and what did it get me?
Exactly how I feel.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Where you going?
What do you mean?
Where?
I'm going to film.
Where are you going?
I'm going to film the exact.
I love you.
I love you too. I'm going to film the exact TikTok in the
Where
future.
you? No, stay here with me.
No.
You can sing me a lullaby.
Jojo.
No, don't call him.
He ain't blink.
He tired. Dang, what was I gonna say? Oh, so yeah, Justin said on the days that I work, I should just go to like one of my boutique fitness classes, like Orange Theory or Namro. I have to be mentally prepared to go to Namro. He's like, oh, let's just go to Namro right now. Like, it's 4 o'clock. Let's just go. No. First of all, because I need a second. I need to think through it. I need to process it. But I will say the last time that I went, it wasn't that bad. But I also feel like it's because your attention wasn't like solely on me and you had other people to think of.
Yeah.
But those wall sit, like punch, you were saying small for that, because that was horrid.
They're not that bad.
I mean, it took my mind off the fact that I was doing a wall sit, but I still didn't enjoy it.
Like your arms are probably right. Yeah, them punches, the 30-second punch to the bell, that'd be the rough part.
I was like, bro,
When my arms start burning, I know y'all arms are burning.
I was like, there's no way this man has ever loved me a day in his life if he's making me do this. It was horrible.
You came in there.
Yeah,
I'm gonna get a haircut before I go to work tomorrow.
what time you go to work?
4.
Oh, alright. You already scheduled your appointment?
Nah, I gotta text him. See if we got something available. Speaking of, what's my phone?
You want to do my eyebrows? You want to try just a little? Please? What if I put it on the stick for you? Please? I can fix it. It's an easy fix. Come on. All that work and what did it get me?
I feel like this is deja vu.
Why?
No.
Oh no, okay, I hate that. You can stop. Okay, go ahead. Why your stomach grumbling so loud? Listen, come on. You just take it and you just brush it up.
Up?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What? Oh. It's broke the D.
You fucked up.
It's broke the D.
You fucked up.
Broke the D. He said up?
Yeah.
That don't make sense. That don't make sense.
It don't look sexy.
No, it look fucking stupid. You dumb. What? You said up?
Up. Like straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight up and
straight
down.
up.
Bang, boom, bop, bop, boo, bop, bop. I brought so long. Yeah. You laughing.
You gotta get in there. You're not getting the hairs.
Even this part goes straight up?
Yeah, all the way.
What? Why? Why? This stressful, man.
What's stressful about?
You look like Wolverine a little bit.
Do my eyebrows usually look good?
Yes, when you do them. Well, that's sideways.
It is.
I don't care. It look nice to me. Stop.
What? I thought it was a person at our door.
No.
This is still sideways.
I know that.
This is no longer straight up and down like I asked.
I know that.
You have fallen way off the original.
But your natural eyebrow goes sideways.
Can I show you?
On me?
No. We'd be here all day. Scoot over.
What's up with my eyebrow?
They're just thick and curly.
I feel like I just put your eyebrows back in the natural spot that it was supposed to be.
I feel like literally nothing happened. Okay. So you brush up.
Okay.
You gotta get in there. You ain't getting in there. You see how now they all going?
Yeah.
Right?
What?
And then you go back over it.
What?
And you gotta...
Baby.
What?
I feel like this is counterproductive.
What you mean?
This not your... This not...
And then look. I'm gonna blow your mind. Bam. Is your mind blown? Does that look good?
No.
Okay, well I hate saying this is the finished product. What?
What do you mean the finished product? Why you gotta go? You gonna thicker eyebrows? Is that the goal you trying to achieve here?
No, you just make them look laminated. What are you talking about?
Why you gonna laminate eyebrows? Your eyebrows look fine as is.
What do you know? You just push them up.
But like your eyebrows look fine. Like if you didn't do your eyebrows, you'd have been just fine. You could have went on about your day.
I agree with that.
So why did you?
But I get so many compliments on my eyebrows, so of course I have to continue setting the standard. Like this is important.
So when they like arch, wax, thread, do they go up or they go down or sideways?
They don't do this. Well, she does brush them up. Nothing's on her brush, but she does brush them up, and then she cuts them.
And then she brushes them down.
No, she brushes it up with nothing on her brush. She brushes it up. She cuts them like with some little tiny scissors, and then she gets her wax and she puts wax right here, right above, and then right under, and she rips it off. And then she does it on the other side.
What?
And then she rips off in the middle.
What?
And then you have to like.
That's not your eyebrow anymore. You losing.
Where?
You losing. You losing me. You losing me. You losing me.
For a unibrow.
So no, you don't have a unibrow.
Right. And then you have to
What?
like pull your. She'll be like, "Can you hold?" And then you pull like this, and then she takes some thread, like it literally looks like dental floss, and it like skates across your skin, and it like plucks it out. Feels like firecrackers on your face. You want me to show you a video?
Absolutely not.
You sure?
Yes.
I feel like it's really cool looking, and you would actually really enjoy it.
No.
No?
Nah.
No? You want to try doing my mascara?
What, baby? That's on your eyeball. I appreciate your trust in me not to be your lobotomy, but
Oh,
yeah, no, I couldn't do that without.
you leaving me?
I am leaving you.
Okay.
I'm going to come with you
Oh,
in our kitchen
okay.
by myself.
I need to be quiet.
No, it's gonna take like 10 seconds, maybe.
Alright.
Oh no. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that JoJo. Oh, that's my stinking boy. He looked miserable. Anyway. Also, Justin invited us. Did you?
No.
Some kind of way, me and Justin are going to a cookout because we're going to Mobile on Saturday. Do you want to go Friday and Saturday and leave Sunday?
I was going Friday.
Huh?
I was going Friday.
You work Friday?
I get off at 7:30.
Never mind.
Really, Monday?
No, I have that birthday party for Hannah's kid.
What the
I need you to pick out a present to get her.
You like Lego?
Yeah, she likes. Well, I don't know.
What's her favorite kind of?
She likes dinosaurs.
We're gonna find a dinosaur Lego thing.
Okay. Well, it has to be like little kid friendly.
Well, why wouldn't it be?
I'm just saying, like it can't be like a 5,000 piece Lego.
Absolutely not. He's falling asleep right now.
Oh, him sleeping.
He's so cuddly. Oh my goodness.
Now if we had another dog, they'd be like, like a freaking chihuahua.
We have a Q, but he barked at Q, so I don't know.
No, I genuinely think the only reason that he barks at Q is because he wants Q to play with him, and Q doesn't want to play with him. Like I don't think Q likes JoJo.
No.
Genuinely.
But I love Q.
I love Q too, but Q, for reference, is what is he, a Doberman? No.
Yeah, Rottweiler Pitbull mix. In my personal opinion.
No, I agree with you. He is a Rottweiler Pitbull mix, and he just doesn't like JoJo. Like JoJo loves him, and JoJo always wants to play with him, but Q never wants to play with him, like at all, ever. And it's kind of sad because usually like dogs want to play with JoJo up until JoJo barks at them and they're like, wait, that was actually quite terrifying. I no longer want anything to do with you. And part of me feels like it hurts JoJo's feelings whenever that happens, but it's like you did it. And not only did you do it, but you continue to exhibit that behavior that makes them afraid of you.
He was barking at them because he wanted to chase them.
Yeah.
But JoJo fast, so I'm not gonna chase JoJo around.
If I was a dog, I wouldn't chase JoJo either. I don't have time for that.
He's sleeping.
I need some slow prey.
He would be the predator, so.
Yeah.
You know, another life, JoJo probably in the woods, hunting dogs.
Not, JoJo's not a dog hunter. He's a raccoon hunter.
I know, but he probably hunt built too.
I mean, probably.
He in townhouse, he inside bed, he little.
Yeah. If you do go by the old apartment, will you grab my 2 packages? They're both from Nike. Huh? Yeah, you did. Okay. My hair is giving bob recently. But I love it just because like my hair is shorter, yes, but it just looks so much better, and I feel like it also curls so much better too. I have like, it's really crunchy right now. Like this hair is not soft at all. And some of you probably like, Diana, it looks very stiff. But that's because I have a gel cast on it. And the reason that I have a gel cast on it is because it makes my hair just last so much longer, as opposed to if I do like a soft hold kind of gel, like those just typically don't do very well in my hair. But if I have like a hard hold gel, those do so much better. So I just put some water in it, I fluff it out, and every day like me fluffing and messing with it, it takes the gel cast out like little by little. And see how the curls just like, they look so good. They look so good. Oh my gosh, it's time for me to literally leave the house, but that's okay, because I'm almost done. If I can just find... People always say that I smell good when I go to work, and sometimes I have this in my hair. It's the Honey Spice Mousse by Camille Rose. This is what it looks like. And on days when I know I have a really hard gel cast, I'll just take like 2 pumps, and then I'll just like work it through my hair a little bit. This doesn't really give me hold for real. I use it more so for the smell. Like it can work for hold, but I use it specifically for the smell because it smells so yummy. Okay, and then I'm gonna put on a little dab of edge control. Sometimes I have to be a little conservative with the edge control because it can like get white right here, and I hate that. It looks so bad. Yeah, so we're going back to work tonight. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna end up having the same patient that I had today, but I'm prepared for that. Like I'm prepared for the talking, and I also like, let me be very clear, like I love this patient. I think she's amazing. I could literally sit in there and talk to her for hours. But at the end of the day, like I'm still an introvert, and if I give all that I have at work, which I always do, no matter what, like even like I was having a bad day yesterday, and I still like walked into work and I feel like nobody knew that I was having a bad day, which is how it should be as a nurse. Like you just have to have enough emotional intelligence to know when to put it away, right? Not saying to like hide your feelings and blah, 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 but like, to be honest, like the patient could probably care less about, you know, what kind of day you're having. Like they're worried about them, and like in my case, them and their baby, or like them and the kids that they're having to leave at home now because they're in the hospital, and like organizing childcare, and like, you know, like it's other stuff, right? And yesterday I wasn't even mad about like anything in particular. I was just like overall just not having the best day, but it's fine now. We made it through, feeling good, very happy today. Oh, also speaking of, the OBGYN messaged me back, so now I have an appointment in March. The only like bad-ish thing about that is that I'm gonna end up having to go off of my birth control for a month. Not the biggest fan of that because my periods take me out. Like I am not in a good way whenever I have my period, like unmedicated, but we will see. And it won't be forever. I probably need like a birth control break anyway. I know when I was younger they would tell me like to do 3 months and then take like a month off, so maybe I probably need to do that because I've been taking this birth control specifically consistently since like I think it was November 4th 2022, so it's been a while. And I love my birth control. I use the Loloestrin FE. I don't necessarily know like what the specific dosage is, but I can say I love it. I feel like I don't have any side effects, and it really does help with my period. It doesn't stop my period. I feel like if I like didn't take the placebo week off, because I don't take the sugar pills at the end, if I didn't do that and just like started the other pack, it does work that way. Like you can like completely stop your periods that way. But I don't do that just because I feel like I did that one time and I ended up getting like really sick, and I guess my body was sensitive to, I guess, not having a period. I don't know. I was gonna say I'm not a nurse. I don't know, but I literally am. But yeah, I also need to find my ring cleaner because my ring's kind of getting a little cloudy, but it's okay. Speaking of, I need to go and get my ring, what is it called? Like molded together. I can't even think of the word. Because I like wearing my engagement ring and my wedding ring together, but why am I putting this on this? See, I'm talking and I'm doing stuff out of order. Okay, I'm gonna put on my hospital jacket, and since it has a hospital logo and I don't want to be doing this the whole time, I'm gonna go ahead and say bye to y'all, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Okay guys, so I'm off work. I feel like I was literally worked like a dog. Work like a dog, but it's fine. Today I ended up having kind of like my own patient. Like I would look for Hannah in moments where, because it's like, that's my preceptor, like I'm naturally gonna be like, oh, like, yeah, I'll get Hannah to blah, blah, blah. But it's like, no, like, Jay, you're gonna be a nurse and Hannah's not always gonna be there, so you need to know how to do things. And so like things started, you know, going awry, and I'm like, where is Hannah? This is no longer a joke. Where's Hannah? And Hannah was like, it's like I had to do it by myself, but it was hard and it was long and I'm tired. Went and got breakfast, so we're gonna eat that and I'm gonna go to sleep, and then we're gonna get up and we're gonna go to kickboxing. Okay, last night's shift was terrible for the third day in a row, but I'm just like really frustrated right now because, okay, so our hospital, one of the perks of the hospital was that nurses did not have to pay for parking. At a lot of hospitals, nurses do, like nurses, any care staff, like if you work at the hospital, you're gonna have to pay for parking. So the hospital sent us an email, and it pretty much said you can't park in the parking deck unless it's after 5 p.m. Meaning that, unless you want to pay $2, meaning that day shift cannot park in the parking deck unless they pay the $2. Night shift, on the other hand, is exempt from having to pay the $2 because we fall out of that 5 p.m. window, right? So anyway, for the past, I think the past 2 days, we've been having a problem with getting out of the parking deck. So usually you're able to push a button, hi sweetie, you're able to push a button, security can see that you're a nurse, whatever, that you work there, and they'll go ahead and let the gate up. Did you need me?
I got toothbrush, so
oh.
Shower and stuff.
You?
I don't know.
What? You been in a shower?
No, I'm just gonna brush my teeth off the face. Gonna get ready for work.
Oh, you went to the guest bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Get in here real quick.
Oh. Anyway, so yeah, we usually just like push the button, the gate comes up, whatever, we're going about our day. So there were 2 cars in front of me, and I could tell that they were audibly arguing with whoever was talking to them through the box. The first girl giving this man the business, right? Oh, you were trying to move me?
No, I was, but like, you know.
First girl was giving this man the business, and then the second guy was also arguing with the guy. Hannah, like I guess by the delay and like the gate arm coming down, was able to slide through. So then there was me. I pushed the button and he instantly has an attitude. He's like, ma'am, you're gonna have to swipe your badge if you want to get out. And I'm like, okay, I don't have to swipe my badge because I work night shift. So if you could just let the gate up, that would be great. Ma'am, I'm not gonna keep arguing with it. I'm like, since when were we in an argument? Like, what? And I was like, per the policy that the hospital sent us in the email, night shift does not have to pay $2 to get out of the deck. So I won't be giving you $2. Y'all, I don't care if I had 50,000 bands on me, cash money right then. He was not getting 2 of my black US American dollars. Okay, he wasn't getting it. So anyway, he keeps arguing and he was like, ma'am, I'm not letting the gate up unless you pay $2. Click, hangs up the phone. Okay, fine. We can play this game literally all day. And of course I have cars behind me, so it's like really frustrating, but girl, I'm taking one for the team. Like I'm gonna piss him off so bad, he's just gonna let all of us go. So I'm just pushing the button. He's like, ma'am, you need to pay your $2. Screaming. No, click, pushing the button, pushing the button, pushing the button. And you can hear him like pick up the phone and hang it up every time I push the button. That's fine. I sat there for at least like 3 minutes, just pushing the button. And it's annoying because it's like, and it doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. So I just kept doing it. Then we got to this point. Oh yes, I videoed it. Oh, Oh yes, I videoed it. Well, first, before this part, he was like, swipe your badge and I'm gonna give your name to the board of blah, 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 blah. Okay, well, of course now I'm not gonna swipe my badge because then you'll have, you know, my information or whatever. So then he said this.
I'm not abusing my position. I'm telling you what the staff has told us to do.
Okay, sir, you don't have to yell. We're just trying to get out of the parking deck.
Be frustrated because you keep arguing with me. So
No one's.
let you out, but tonight if you park in this deck, you have to pay $2 to get out.
Okay, thank you so
If
much.
your supervisor tells you, then you tell them to call us because they're telling you wrong.
Okay, we appreciate it. Thank you. Like, what are you gonna do? You gonna pull out your grunt and come out here and shoot me? Like, what was you gonna do? Come on, boo. Come on. The worst thing y'all have to deal with is a cold strong for a 96-year-old lady that's confused and has a UTI. Be so serious. What you gonna hit me with a nightstick during Black History Month? Come on now. Let's use our common sense. As y'all can see, like the way I was talking to him in that video, that's how I was talking to him the whole time. He was like, I'm not trying to abuse my power. I never said you were abusing your power. Like you're a guilty conscience gonna speak, okay? A hit dog don't holler, okay? Hello? So anyway, I'm not even gonna worry about that, but that just like pissed me off because I already had a crappy night. Not even a crappy night, it's just like the past 3 nights have been so busy to the point where I've been getting thrown to the wolves. Now I understand that like I was a labor and delivery nurse extern. I work on this exact same floor with these exact same nurses, these exact same doctors. So yes, like I'm a new grad nurse and I'm on orientation and you know, whatever, and that's great. But like at the same time, like I'm still a new nurse. Like the scope of practice for a nurse extern and the scope of practice for a registered nurse where I have a license that I could potentially lose if something goes wrong or I don't do something right, that's a big leap from A to Z, okay? And it's not a preceptor's fault because like at the end of the day, like I'm still a nurse and like I can do things that nurses can do, so it makes the most sense to divide and conquer. And things like when you're on orientation, like things just happen. Like the most craziest, most outrageous things that would normally never happen to you because you're on orientation. That's just the way that the hospital gods work, okay? So there ended up being a situation where there was this patient that came up and she's like, I went really fast in my last baby. And I was like, okay, good to know. So I ended up doing everything for this patient. I admitted them. I didn't want to start their IV. I told Hannah I didn't want to start their IV because I was just nervous and I'm just not confident in myself, right? She's like, I need you to go in there. She pretty much said, put on your big girl britches, go in there and be a nurse. Basically, she didn't say it like that. She was a lot nicer than that. But I was like, okay. Like we got, like literally our entire floor is full of laboring patients. Like I need to step up. And I need to stop being, like not being confident in myself. So I was like, okay, whatever. I go in there, I start her IV, first stick, round of applause. Thank you very much. Start her IV, I ended up having to do like an IV and then a butterfly stick. I thought I blew the vein, but I pulled back the catheter a little bit and then I like pulled the skin taut. Is that how you say that? And then when I was like, had my 10cc syringe, I used that to kind of like advance the needle because her vein was kind of snaky. And if you just use like the catheter and like, I already had the needle out, but the catheter is like bendy and flexible. And so it just like followed the vein in where I feel like the needle would not have done that. Anyway, I had to butterfly stick her because I forgot to put the blood bank band on the thing. So I was like, hey, we need another blood draw. So I did another little butterfly stick and it was fine. Great patient, loved every second of it. But she just delivered very quickly and I thought it was going to be a situation where the doctor wasn't in there and I didn't have a table, but I ended up having all of my resources. Praise the Lord. And the patient was so sweet. And she was like, you must be a nurse for a very long time. And I was like, I have been a nurse for exactly 1 month today. So not very long. She's like, are you serious? And I was like, yeah. And she was just talking about like how I took such great care of her and you know, blah, blah. And I'm just like, ugh, that makes me feel so good. Makes me feel so good. And it honestly just made all of it worth it. And I know like nurses can get daisies, and if you don't know what a daisy award is basically when a patient nominates you for this award saying that you were just an outstanding nurse, you went above and beyond for them and blah blah blah. Now Hannah, Naya, Zaria, I'm talking about like badges are decked out with daisies because their patients love them so much. And I haven't gotten one yet just because again I've only been a nurse for a month. And I'm trying not to like compare me, like how good of a nurse I am to how many daisies I have because I don't have any yet. And it's also annoying, like I have to like write it on a piece of paper and drop it in a box and whatever. But it just feels good to hear that a patient thinks that I'm a good nurse or they think that I'm a seasoned nurse. And she was like, when everything was literally going so crazy, you remain calm. And I was like, I'm so glad that I looked like I was calm on the outside, because I was freaking out on the inside. But I was just trying to just like be in go mode and just like remember all the things that I know I'm supposed to do. But it ended up being fine. The baby was super cute, and just the mom was great. And I love all of my patients. So I mean, like, that part made it worth it, but it was just like really stressful in the aftermath, because I was like, I just feel like I never know what I'm doing. But then again, it's my 4th week of orientation, so like I should feel like that. But anyway, so yeah, that, and then like the whole parking deck thing, like it was just so frustrating. Like, I didn't want to start my day off on such a negative note, but it just seemed like, and you know, I mean, I get it. He was getting beat over the head with a metal bar by every car that was coming through, like yelling and screaming at him. So when I came through and I'm giving him pushback, he probably, you know, didn't appreciate it, whatever. But like, you don't have to be rude, okay? We can practice kindness, we can use our words. And I really want to say, I understand that you're having a very big feeling right now, but we're gonna have to be adults, and we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this. I'm not gonna argue with you over printed hospital policy, okay? Especially not when it benefits me. Like, I'm not gonna argue with you about that, especially not during Black History Month. I will not argue with you about that. So just keep it cute, okay? Go ahead and push that little green button. Go ahead and let this gate up, and let's just go on about our day, and let's just have a great day. Let's have a great day. Anyway, I don't go back to work for over a week. Praise the Lord, okay? Because after today, I can't. After this week, I can't. I just need a moment, y'all. Seriously, like, that was just horrible. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and take a shower. Just a much needed, relaxing shower. Justin has work today, but I'm gonna go ahead and lay in the bed. I think I'll probably get up at like 1-ish, and then we'll take it from there. I'm just, God. Okay, so today I'm changing my name. So my maiden last name is Harris, and I just really don't feel a lot of familial, like, love ties or connections to that last name anymore, with the exception of my brother, because my brother and I have the same last name, and of course I love him with my whole heart. But like, my mom doesn't have the same last name, my sister doesn't have the same last name, like my cousins don't, my grandparents don't, like nobody has that last name anymore. It's just my dad, and y'all know that my dad and I are no contact at all. So yeah, I just don't really feel any ties to it. A lot of people were saying, like, because you were in nursing school, like, do you feel like you want to keep your name as that, like, as Harris, because of like all the hard work that you put in through nursing school? I feel like it doesn't matter. Like, nursing school was horrible, and I hated it, and I did the work, I put in the work, I got the degree and the license to prove that I'm now a registered nurse, which is great. But I just don't want to hang on to my last name being Harris, because let's be real, Justin was there every step of the way throughout nursing school. Like, he was one of the people that I leaned on the absolute most through nursing school, and I genuinely don't think that I would have been able to make it had I not had his continuing unyielding support throughout that entire process. So I'm just like, you know, I'm okay with my last name being Thomas, because, and it's not like, a lot of people are like, oh, like, boys always propose to girls right before they graduate nursing school, so they're entitled to all their money, blah, blah, blah. Like, if you're dumb enough to give a man all of your money, that's your own fault, right? That's your own fault. That has nothing to do with me. If I don't want to give Justin a dime, I won't be giving Justin a dime, right? Because at the end of the day, that RN paycheck that I get is my paycheck, so I choose to allocate those funds how I choose to allocate those funds. Now, of course, Justin and I are married, we got bills together, we got a dog together, like, of course, like, you know, the money ebbs and flows, like, into, you know, for different things, right? Like, it's not like, oh, this is my money, so I'm only paying for things that pertain to me. No, like, we live together, we have a house together, we have cars together, like, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, so I'm going to change my name today. Going to the social, why can't I say that word? I'm going to the Social Security office, and I'm going to change my name. I have a love-hate relationship with my hair now. I think I'm literally going to put it in a slick back bun, cause, or like put a hat on, cause I'm just like, oh, it looks like Frankenstein. Anyway, yeah, let's go to the Social Security office. Let's change our name. When I was doing the application, first of all, it was asking for my mom's social, and I was like, I don't know that, so let me just go ahead and ask her. So I asked her, and then she was like, why do you need that? You're trying to steal my identity? I was like, yes, absolutely. But I was like, no, like, on the new Social Security application, like, you have to like, put your mom's full name, their social. And she's like, are you gonna call your dad and ask for it? No. No, because there's a box that says unknown, girl. I mark that box so quick. Unknown. I don't know, and I don't care to ask. Also, Justin and I are going to Mobile tomorrow because he hasn't seen his family in a really long time. I don't know if I've already said that in this vlog, but he hasn't seen his family in a while. And there's supposed to be some kind of birthday party, cookout, something or the other. So we're supposed to be going down there in the morning, and like chopping it up with them and staying overnight. Jojo is going to get boarded tomorrow morning. So right before we leave to get on the road, we're going to go ahead and board Jojo, and then we'll come back and get him on Sunday. And then I have a birthday party that I'm going to on Sunday for one of my friend's kids. What else was I going to say? But yeah, I'll be going to see some of my family, like my maternal grandparents, and then my dad's sister, so my aunt, and her kids, just because I do love them. It's just my dad that I have no contact with, and I don't plan on having contact with him anytime soon. If you missed the vlog, like where I went into it and I talked about it, basically my dad was mad. Like every few months, like he'll text me and we'll be on good terms and it's fine, but as soon as I have a big life event, he will send me this long paragraph about like how I never cared about him and I threw him to the dirt, and he used to help me with my math problems in kindergarten, and now I act like he doesn't exist and blah blah blah. I would be nothing without him. He told me that I would never be anything without a man standing beside me, blah blah blah. Just like horrible things. He'll say things that are very like homophobic or like xenophobic, or just like any horrible thing you can think of a human being saying, he will say, and he will argue you down and blah 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 because he has to be right and he's a narcissist, and it's just a very toxic relationship. So whenever I posted on my Instagram story like thanking all the people that helped me through my nursing journey, like Napoleon, because without Napoleon I would have never changed my major to nursing anyway. Of course I thank Justin, who at the time was literally my husband, and of course he was with me throughout every little step of the way whenever I was in nursing school. Of course I thanked my mom, like, you know what I'm saying, and I thank my literally my nurse extern preceptor Hannah, my best friends, like who guided me through my entire nursing journey while I was in the hospital. Like those were people that were very pivotal in my nursing journey. Now, people I didn't mention that I still love and who are still amazing to me throughout, you know, those 2.5 years of nursing school: my brother, my sister, my aunt, my grand, like I didn't thank any of those people. It was just like a main focus post, and he was like, oh yeah, I saw that you didn't mention. Matter of fact, let's just read it, because I keep texts, just because he'll be like, oh, I never said that, I always keep the text, don't worry. This was December 11th. I graduated nursing school December 16th. Okay, let me read the text before this so y'all can see just how like flip he can be. He said, on Monday, December the 11th at 2:52, I remember you were learning to ride a bike without training wheels. You fell hard and it made a loud noise when you fell, and I wanted to run and help you, but I didn't, because in life I won't always be there to pick you up every time. It took everything in me not to rush and help you. I stood back and watched you. You checked yourself and picked up your bike, and you kept practicing. That made me proud because I knew at 8 that you had it in you. I'm proud of you, and I will always love you no matter what. Okay, remember, Monday, December 11th at 2:52 p.m. On Monday, December 11th at 4:24, this is the message he sent. I noticed you didn't mention me in your post, which is fine. Hurtful, but it's fine. I guess you forgot how much I helped you with your schoolwork and projects, which is okay. He's talking about in elementary school. I look back at all the time being there and helping you along the way. For you to unfriend me and not even acknowledge me is disappointing. So before I waste time to not even be acknowledged, I'll just let you enjoy your special day with the people you actually love and care about. So I won't be coming to your graduation, and I wish you the very best in life, and we can part ways here and leave it at that. He will send me messages like that literally every quarter of the year. Okay, every 4 months I'm getting texts like that from him, and it's exhausting and it's dizzying, and I used to like want to fix it just to like, you know, have a palatable relationship with my dad, but it's like at the same time, like I'm not gonna keep like putting out fires just to stroke your ego, because he wants somebody to need him. And I tried to explain that to him whenever I went to college. Like, I'm not gonna need you as much as I did when I was 8 years old learning how to ride a bike. Like, now I'm an adult and, you know, I'm a grown woman and, you know, whatever. Now, like, to set the scene, like, my mom moved away from Mobile. Like, of course, you know, my family lives in Seattle. I don't know how many Seattle vlogs we've done at this point. Like, whenever I go up and visit them, and like I have a stepdad, and like we have a whole other life that is in Seattle that does not include my dad. And my dad he just doesn't get it. He doesn't get it, and he just wants everybody to need him, and he wants to make you feel so bad and beat you down so much to the point where you come crawling back. And my mom is just a very strong woman. My mom has never done that, and my mom never taught me to be that way. And so, like, naturally, I'm a strong black woman. I'm gonna stand on my own, and I damn sure Don't need a man for literally anything. Believe that, okay? So I don't know why he is the way that he is. I feel like my grandma passing away in 2020, I feel like that really had a large effect on him, as well as like the rest of us. Like everybody grieves in different ways, and during that time I was very sad, and I wasn't myself, but I knew she would want me to keep going, and so that's what I did. I kept going. But he never really took the time to grieve, and so this is how it's like showing itself, like him beating down all the other relationships that he has, and it's just really frustrating. So I just choose not to talk to him, and that's why we're on no contact, because I'm not going to keep going through that cycle over and over again where you say like, oh, I remember when you were 4 years old and you used to say grandpire instead of vampire, and the next message is like, I literally hate you, I cannot believe that you unfriended me, you'll be nothing without me. Like, I don't want to keep going through that. Okay, life is hard enough, as it is, especially when I was going through nursing school and I was trying to get all my graduation stuff set up, and now I'm at a point where like life is good. I feel, oh my gosh, so immensely blessed. Like, I graduated nursing school, I passed the NCLEX, I'm working as a nurse at like literally my dream job alongside my best friends every single week. New car, new house, husband, new dog. Eventually, y'all, we're literally probably getting a dog in the next vlog. But like, life is just different now, and I'm happy, and I don't want that. I don't want what he brings to the table, so I just refuse to accept him or acknowledge him as anything. And I'm probably gonna even stop calling him my dad or anything, because he is not that. He's not that. So yeah, it doesn't make me sad to talk about it, and I don't feel bad to talk about it either. It's just, it is what it is. When people show you who they are, as cheesy and as cliche as that sounds, but when people show you who they are, you have to believe them. They're not putting on some show. Like, that is who they are to their very core. And I think somebody like likened it to like putting your hand in a box of snakes and being mad that the snake bit you. No, that's a snake. Snakes are going to bite you. Like, you can't be like, oh my gosh, like, what did I do to make the snake bite me? No, it's not about what you did, and it's not about who you are. What matters is that you put your hand in a box with snakes and that snake bit you. Period, point blank. Nothing else matters. That snake doesn't care about what kind of day you had, what kind of person you are. Snakes will bite. Okay, and that just is what it is. And I used to take stuff so personally. I don't know why we're having such like a therapy session right now, but I used to take things so personally and be like, oh my gosh, like, this person did this to me because they hate me as a person, they hate the way I do things, they hate the way I look. No, sometimes people are just hateful, and you just have to realize that sometimes people are hateful, and it is what it is. You have to let it go, and you just have to let it be what it is. So that's how I feel about the whole thing. Okay, but let's go to the Social Security office and let's see if these people let me change my name. Okay, that was honestly the quickest process ever. The longest part of it was waiting. I got my ticket at 10:36 and right now it's 11:05. I think the whole process of me sitting down and talking to the lady maybe took 1 minute and 45 seconds. I told her what I needed. Well, maybe like 3 minutes. I told her what I needed, got married, name change. She was like, okay, I just need your documents. So I gave her the marriage certificate, and then I also gave her my driver's license. She was typing literally so fast. And then she gave me a new piece of paper, and she was like, does everything look correct? And it had like my old last name and like my mom's information, my social, and then it had like what my new name would be. I have a nice little piece of paper that says Jayana Lene Thomas. So exciting. Oh my gosh, I love that. But it says it's going to take 2 weeks for my social to come. I'm unsure if I'll be able to get a driver's license today if I don't have a social. I have proof of my social coming, but I don't have the social. I don't know. Let's look it up really quick. Why is my Wi-Fi being so slow? Well, not Wi-Fi, but my data is being so slow. I do not have AT&T. Yesterday, AT&T had like a huge like outage, and it happened whenever I was at work, and everybody was freaking out like, oh my gosh, like if a doctor calls me, I'm not gonna be able to get the phone call. And I'm like, yeah, we have bigger fish to fry. Okay, so I can't go and get my driver's license today just because I need to go ahead and get my star ID. And if you don't know what the star ID is, you have to have it by, I'm pretty sure next year, 2025. Justin already has his. Justin had his since like the pandemic, or like maybe right before the pandemic. But you can't travel outside of the country if you don't have your star ID. I'm not gonna keep going to the driver's license office over and over again, so I want to make this a one-stop shop. And I need to have like my passport, my social security card, my birth certificate. Like, I have to have all these documents that I don't have like on my person right now, so we'll just do it later. But the big thing is that I changed my name. So yeah, officially my name is Jayana Lene Thomas, J-O-T, period. Justin's gonna be really happy whenever I show him that. But yeah, so I guess we're just gonna go ahead and go home. Should I get food for us? Because Chick-fil-A sounds really good. And Justin has to go to work. And we can cook dinner tonight. We can cook something quick tonight. I don't know what we would cook, but we can cook something quick tonight. Should I go get us like Chick-fil-A? I feel like he would love that, like to be woken up with Chick-fil-A, because he has to go into work at 12. About to go ahead and open up these are some nice houses over here. Dang. Anyway, I'm about to go and open up a mailbox with UPS because my social media manager, or I guess she says she's like called the talent manager. My talent manager, Vivian, who handles all my brand deals and PR, all that stuff, she's like, most influencers usually just have a UPS mailbox. That way the brands don't have to have like your specific address. It's in like a secure, like closed off location, which is perfect. So I'm gonna go in here and do that. Hopefully they don't give me a lot of pushback. Yeah, I don't know. So I went home. Is my car in park? Okay. I went home and I took a little nap. I slept for like maybe 2.5 hours. I don't know what is wrong with me this week. I'm pretty sure it's because my period's about to come on, but I've just been so sleepy. So sleepy, so tired, and it doesn't help that our bed also has melatonin in it. Like, our bed is not a bed that you can take a nap in. Like, our bed is gonna wrap its arms around you and you are going to fall into a deep slumber. And if you don't fall into a deep slumber, anything else is just like not adequate. Anyway, so I slept for like 2.5 hours. Then I got up and I just went to go pick up Jojo from daycare, dropped him off at home. He's so tired. And also Jojo, like, he doesn't eat in the morning and there's nothing you can do to get him to eat. If he even gets like a small inkling that you're trying to force him to eat, oh, you're done. You're done. He's not eating at all. So, I mean, I hate that he hadn't eaten from like last night dinner until today at freaking 5:30. But he's eaten, and I added a lot more scoops to his food than normal. He usually gets like 3, but I had like 5. So plus like his meal topper and like his meats and everything else. So there's that. I'm about to go into 9 round. I personally like when there are other people here, just because then Justin can't focus all of his attention on me and he dishes out the hell that he usually gives to me to other people, and it's nice. It's nice. We're spreading the wealth, right? So yeah, we're gonna go in here and go to 9 round. Oh my god, Justin is making these people run. Y'all, I can see, because 9 round is a part of like this like shopping center plaza, and sometimes like you'll do the boxing round or whatever and then you'll have an active break. So the normal rounds are like 2.5 minutes and the active breaks are 30 seconds, and during the active break sometimes he'll make people go outside and run around the building. Are you kidding me? I'm not in the mood for that. I'm not in the mood. So hopefully he don't make me do that, which he probably will. He probably will, knowing him. But I do feel like I'm getting a lot better at boxing. I think I'm gonna add in some of my boxing clips just so y'all can see like what I've been up to. All right, y'all, let me go ahead and go in here because it closes at 7, something like that. I don't know. So yeah, let me go ahead and go in here, get my workout in. Okay, Justin, how do you think I did at 9 round today?
You did great.
Did I actually?
You did. Yeah, you did good.
You proud of me for not complaining today?
I am.
I wanted to, but I didn't. Well, no, not really, because today wasn't that bad. Yeah.
I had too much on my plate anyway. There was a lot of people in there. So
which I loved.
Really, you know.
Which I loved.
Could really get y'all like I wanted to.
Yeah.
But
hi, Joe.
everybody knew what they was doing, so that's nice. But
yeah.
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 We had to try to wrap your hands though. Cause that was.
Yeah. I'm gonna just get the other wraps. Like the little glove wraps, because that's better. I went to Target earlier today and I got some more plates. What else did I get from Target? I'm gonna put y'all like right here. Okay. Justin, I also got this candle.
What? We got more candles then.
Look, it smells good.
Okay.
You
Why
like
is
it?
it so big?
I don't know.
Why is it so wide? Coconut water.
Yeah.
This don't smell like coconut water.
It smells good though.
You know coconuts give you.
Stop saying that.
That's true. It's a fact.
Smells good. This is the, show you. It's the coconut water and orchid from Target. It's very big. It was $17. I also got some more little bites, the chocolate ones. Huh?
What?
$17
For a candle?
The ones from Bath and Body Works are $23.50, and that's way bigger than that. Yeah. Anyway, got some little bites because Justin said he liked them. I also got a crock pot. Like, I'm in my wife era. Maybe next week we'll make some crock pot stuff so that we can have crock pot stuff. Also, Justin and I decided that we were gonna build a home gym. How exciting is that? So we're gonna get I think it's called like a power gym thing, and it's pretty much like a squat rack, a bench press, and a lat pull machine, and a tricep like extension machine all in one. And I think it's like $400 and something. And it comes with a bench. It comes with literally everything, like all the attachments. We're gonna get a trap bar. We're gonna get some like barbell plates, the dumbbells. We thought about getting a treadmill, but I think the treadmill will be like a little bit of overkill. But we'll get like a leg press, a leg curl. Like we're gonna get all that stuff. It's gonna be so fun. So that'll be a project that we'll be starting next week. What else is going on? We're just gonna eat right now. I got food Fusacas. Well, we got food Fusacas. So today I was really hungry. So I got a bigger box dipped in buff, half bacon queso, half regular. I got ranch, I got toast, and then I also got the bacon queso fries. And then as my drink, I got a root beer. Or no, did I get a root beer? Yeah, I got a root beer. All right, y'all, we finished eating and I am full as a tick. But I'm gonna go ahead and edit this YouTube video. I will see y'all in next week's vlog. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with me. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others. I love you.